a character.
All right, John.
Let me see what the response is there. This guy also does guiding here in Iowa in Decatur County.
Pick up your horns there. Story time.
What do you want to know?
October what?
October 26th on Wednesday.
You basically, the story I remember is you tried to get David the deer, and then when you seen him, he said, "To hell with David," and shot him.
No. I watched
He did.
I watched him for 40 minutes.
Your friend's video?
I watched him for 40 minutes, got him on trail camera, and told David I want him to shoot him. David hunted a stand for 2 weeks. And told me to go over and eat, and hell, I went over and this buck came in, and I kept saying no, and hell, he got in there and got broadside, and like a good hunter, I said, "Fuck David," and I stuck him.
Well, that's a great buck, dude.
Well done.
153 and 5/8
53.5
gross, and the net
148 and 4/8.
148 and a half net.
Now David
Great
then
deal.
called me a selfish bastard and broke my phone.
Tried to give your wallet away.
Stole his bill phone.
Wallet
in the restaurant.
Yeah, I tell you, he's trashed my RV and pissed on all my hunting clothes.
That's a great deer, dude.
Thank you.
Good gosh.
Yeah, he got the best of me. I just couldn't.
I don't know how many people would pass a 150.
No.
I really don't.
No.
150-inch deer is 150-inch deer. You know, they aren't that common. You get one broadside 20 yards.
Well, I passed.
We're here in southern Iowa on Steve Snow's farm, and I shot a 9-point buck this morning. Right back here, Steve's got a couple of stands set up. I climbed up in that thing, and Tim's got a stand set back this way along the river there. The buck I shot's nothing great, but we've been here 12 days, and the wind's been tearing us apart. Just about wore out. Here's a scrape that these deer have been monkeying around with. Saw a few bucks messing with it this morning. So yesterday afternoon there was a nice 8-pointer, probably 130, 135-inch 8-pointer that came in here, but the river's right over there, and some coyotes came out of the river and scared the buck away. There's the tree stands up here. Here's Steve's double stand set where they video sometimes. And the buck, he come walking along right here, tucked under that branch, and shot him somewhere in here. I can't find the arrow. It blew through him, and he must have kicked it or something, and it flew off in the weeds or in the corn. I don't know, we ain't found the arrow yet. But the deer ran over this way. We'll go run down there and get him. Well, this is the buck I ended up shooting, and again, I'd like to give a big thanks to Steve Snow for inviting Tim and I to hunt here on his farm. This has been one of the tougher hunts that we've been on, for the simple fact that we were hunting public ground across the road J20 over here, and we didn't figure there'd be that much pressure from hunters, but we ended up running into 3 guys from Michigan, 3 guys from Tennessee, a guy from South Dakota, a couple of guys from Wisconsin, and then us 2 in there. So there was probably a dozen so guys, and every day the wind has been blowing either 20 or 25 miles an hour out of the south, and then it would switch around and blow 20, 25 miles an hour out of the north, and we were just getting our tails whipped by the winds. We've hunted wind before, but never that consistently. And the one day when the wind slowed down, we drove up 30 miles from here to check out another piece of state ground, and 3 or 4 big deer hit the ground over here, and we came back, and finally Steve said, "Listen, man, you guys are beating your head against the wall over there. Pull your stands out." He says, "I'm going to put y'all on a section of my farm where we're not filming right now." They film back here this is the west side of his farm. We're kind of in the center, and then on the east side they have some guys from Hunter Specialties filming in there as well. And Steve Snow's a generous man to let us come over here and shoot one of his dink bucks. I had seen a nice 8-pointer yesterday over here that I wish I'd have gotten an opportunity at, but some coyotes came out of the river and spooked the buck off, and I never did have an opportunity at him. Had a few little small dinks come in this morning, bumping some does around me, and then this deer come in and shot him at 8:20, and he went maybe, I don't know, 60 yards, 60, 70 yards from the stand, maybe, something like that. So now we're going to see Tim's going to climb up in that stand this evening and for the next few days, and hopefully he can shoot one of the bigger toads. I got the little toad down right here. Beautiful piece of property.
At least they won't send me his shoes.
We picked him up. He felt like a piece of styrofoam, didn't he, Tim?
Yeah.
Lightweight.
He was pretty light. We just picked him up and tossed him right up there.
The shot was real close. You can see here the entry hole. I use a 125 grain Montec, and
The exit through the 10 ring.
the exit is right on the money. I don't know. We probably can't show it right now, but we'll try and get that in a minute when we get him off of here. When we get him on the truck,
Okay.
we'll take a look at it. But you can see he's got a nice thick body, pretty heavy duty.
Like Steve North said, he's only 3.5 years from
Steve
being
Snow.
a real monster.
Yeah, yes, that's what Steve texted me. He said, you know, he's only 3.5 years old from being a real monster buck. And I said, yes, sir, you are correct. See, here's the exit hole. You can see it too well. The hair is pretty long on that buck. That's pretty much came out of the crease there. And the entry hole's up high because he was fairly close to the stand. He's gonna make some good deer burgers. We'll get that meat to Sammy Abear. Have some nice burgers. Get some to Steve Snow. Snowman loves those burgers so much. Thanks again, Steve, for letting us hunt here, dude. You are the man. That might be that same buck.
That's a nice tall dying buck.
Huh?
That's nice dyings.
Yeah, that might be that same one from over there a while ago.
I don't think it is. I think this one's smaller. Yeah, this one's smaller.
That's a beautiful deer, though.
That's crazy. Out in southern Iowa, Steve Snow's got it going on. That guy knows what he's doing. This guy come in this morning chasing a hot doe. Ran around, a couple other bucks in there chasing, and came in about 15 yards, presented a good shot. Put him down, but my hat's off to Steve. Guy's got it going on. He knows what he's doing. Managing the deer herd over here. I've been hunting this farm for about, I'd say 14, 15 years. And it is just every year has improved. And that's compliments to Steve for managing this herd and letting those deer get big and, taking out and controlling these management bucks. Good spot.
Congrats, Tom.
Thanks, Steve.
That's a beautiful buck, dude. Congrats to you.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for your help today.
Yes, sir.